In the previous lesson, you were taught elections and the various types of elections. Today, I will be teaching you free and fair election and electoral commission. Election is said to be free when the electorate, that is the voters, vote without being compelled, when they are happy with the outcome of the election, and when they are satisfied that their vote really counts. So free and fair election is so necessary in a country, and it is one of the bedrock of democracy. What does it mean for an election to be free and fair? There are certain indications, which means that there must be independence of electoral commission, impartiality of electoral officials, without intimidation of voters. There should be free access to electoral tribunal, which means that the aggrieved candidates should have free access to the court of law to challenge the result of the election if he or she is not satisfied with the outcome. This video gives an insight to what it means for an election to be free, fair, and credible.
Election is considered free when you can decide whether or not to vote and vote freely for the candidate or party of your choice without fear or intimidation. A free election is also one where you are confident that who you vote for remains your secret. Fair means that all registered political parties have an equal right to contest the elections, campaign for voter support, and hold meetings and rallies. This gives them a fair chance to convince voters to vote for them. A fair election is also one in which all voters have an equal opportunity to register, where all votes are counted, and where the announced results reflect the actual vote totals. To ensure that an election is free and fair, it must be run by an independent body that is not influenced by the current government. It is usually called an electoral commission.
I believe you would agree by now that a free and fair election is an election conducted according to the principles and rules of democracy. Election devoid of fear or intimidation. It is an election that is free, without coercion, to elect the leaders under a condition that is most favorable and conducive. What are the efforts that the Nigerian leaders, what efforts are they making towards ensuring that there is free and fair election in Nigeria? First, the government of Goodluck Jonathan made some frantic efforts to ensuring that the vote of Nigerians counts. In fact, he contested for an election as a sitting president without interfering with the process. Jonathan has the following to say.
Across Nigeria, we have put an end to the violence and intimidation that once plagued our elections. From Anambra to Ekiti to Osun, men and women have cast their ballots in the freest and fairest elections in Nigeria's history.
We have gone to a great length to ensure transparent, free, fair and credible elections.
Our president remained calm in crisis and kept building the Nigeria of the future, no matter the obstacles, and will not stop until every Nigerian's voice is heard.
Ensuring that your votes are not only counted, but truly count.
So, to those who want to stop Nigeria's progress, we say we can't go back to the old ways. Democracy is the future. Good luck, Jonathan. One Nigeria, moving forward together.
Again, in this present administration, some elections have been conducted, and this administration has also made its own commitment towards ensuring that elections are free and fair. President Muhammadu Buhari has always claimed to be an advocate of a free, fair, and credible elections. And his administration, according to him, will not tolerate any form of electoral malpractice. Consequently, President Muhammadu Buhari has the following to say.
President Buhari has promised to do everything possible to ensure that the 2019 general elections are free, fair and peaceful. He said all hands were on deck to forestall the violence that characterized the 2011 elections, which necessitates investigations by the International Criminal Court. Buhari made the promise in his keynote address at the solemn hearing to commemorate the 20th anniversary of the Rome Statute of the ICC at The Hague. He also thanked the judges of the court for electing a Nigerian, Chile Ebu Osuji, as president. The president added that Nigeria will continue to cooperate with and support the court at all times. It will be recalled that scores of Nigerians were killed in parts of the country in the wake of the violence that broke out after the 2011 elections in Nigeria. Buhari called on the state parties to support ICC with jurisdiction over serious cases of corruption and illicit financial flows by state
President
actors.
Muhammadu Buhari has promised to ensure free, fair and credible elections. At the inauguration of the All Progressives Congress Presidential Campaign Council in Abuja, President Buhari said his administration has maintained a policy of non-interference in elections.
The quality of elections since 2015 has continued to improve with declining levels of problems that have defined elections in the past. Free, fair and credible elections are the foundation of political stability and peace in any nation. We have insisted that votes must count and have maintained a policy of non-interference in elections. INEC has so far, since 2015, conducted fair and credible elections in 195 constituencies nationwide, which have been attested nationwide to be qualitatively better than previous elections.
Now let's look at the meaning of Electoral Commission. Electoral Commission is the body responsible for organizing and conducting elections in the political system. It can also be seen as an independent and impartial body responsible for conducting and organizing all elections in a given country. Electoral Commission has a chairman as the head and other members of the commission. In Nigeria, for example, FEDECO was the commission responsible for the 1979 and 1983 Second Republic elections, while NEC was responsible for the Third Republic election, which was later aborted by Ibrahim Babangida. Today, in the Fourth Republic, it is INEC that is responsible for the general elections. INEC means Independent National Electoral Commission. What are the various features of Electoral Commission? One, it is responsible for conducting election in a country. It is also responsible for ensuring that there is free and fair election. It announces the results of the elections. It is an independent body. It is also controlled by a head known as the chairman. The chairman of the commission has fixed tenure of office. It is a neutral body. It is guided by the Constitution, and also the commission has honesty and fair play as its watchword. And among the various functions of Electoral Commission include that the commission is responsible for registering of political parties. It's also responsible for organizing free and fair elections, registration of voters, provision of electoral materials, appointment and training of electoral officers, counting of votes, financial grants to parties, enlightenment of electorates and voters. It also determines the type of voting to be adopted, screening the candidates, and also providing security at polling stations. Also, the Electoral Commission is very important in every country as it serves as the bedrock to ensuring that a country has free, fair, and credible election. So the importance of electoral commission in every country cannot be overemphasized. And this electoral commission must be independent. It must not be a commission that the government will interfere with. It must be given a free hand to do its job and perform its duties without any form of interference from the government. Now, these are some of the assignments you need to do. 1. What is free and fair election? 2. Define electoral commission. And 3. What are the functions of electoral commission? Do these assignments in your notes till we meet again in our next class. Goodbye.